How much money you earn is not the problem, but how you budget your money could be the problem.
Be inspired, motivated, be enlightened with your hosts, Diana and Catherine.
Welcome back, guys. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe because today's topic is concerning budgeting your money. On my last video, I talked about jobs that you can do without a degree and while you're still in campus. I know you might get this idea, I want to start a job, but how you budget your money could be the problem. And today I want to focus on the key things on how to spend your money and what can make your money be lesser than you expect it to be. You know, sometimes we might be earning 15,000 or 20,000. How our payslip cannot be as heavy as other people out there who earn 60, 80, 100,000. But what makes us unique and different from them is how we budget our money. Let me give you a short testimony of how I managed to budget my money and what I did or what I do. For example, to be honest, guys, this table behind me, I'm the one who bought it. And in hotel industry, most people get paid around 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, and you know, as you grow in the level. But for now, I'm talking about 15,000 to 20,000 is not a lot of money, but considering I don't have a degree and I'm still in school, in campus, but guess what? I managed to buy myself a study table, and this is something that, you know, I'm happy about myself, and I can proudly say this is something I bought for myself, and it's around 20,000 to 18,000. That's like my whole salary. So how did I manage to do this? How did I save money to buy such kind of a thing? When you have your own money, you can do a lot. At the same time, you can waste this money. Do I have save my money? Do I have a saving account? Yes, I do. I save my money. I pay some of my bills. Yes, all these things is something that I do. But how can we save our money? How can we minimize how we spend this money? The first thing is food. How we eat is not the problem, but what we eat and when we eat and how we do it. That's the big problem. Concerning food, learn how to carry your food from home so that you can be able to minimize what you spend, and eat heavy breakfast. If you know you are provided lunch at work or dinner at work, make sure when you come out of home, eat heavy breakfast, in that you won't spend those money buying crepes, buying yogurt, buying, you know, small things that will make you get out of your budget. So one thing is carrying food from home, and the second thing is eating heavy breakfast. The third thing concerning food is learn how to eat cereals. One thing, cereals are way much cheaper and they have high level of protein, and it's unlike meat. You know, some people can say meat is unhealthy, but cereals, nobody says cereals is something that is bad and it will make you blah blah blah, all those things. You can take cereals. And how can you cook cereals if you're not in a huge family, or when you're living in your bed sitter or one bedroom or alone? Buy a pressure cooker or a jiko. Boil your cereals. If you have a fridge, store them. If you don't, cook food that you can eat today and tomorrow, not tomorrow the whole day. You can preserve them traditionally. Create a menu whereby, you know, today on Monday I'm going to eat rice and beans, tomorrow I'm going to eat rice and, you know, minji, what. Those are like 2 tips. First tip is learn how to cook cereals, dry food. You can even buy in bulk. If you have that money, instead of spending a lot of money buying small things, you can go at your marketplace. For example, if you're living along Thika Road, you can go to Githurai and buy a lot of vegetables from there, like tomatoes. Even people who are selling these things from where you're living, they're just acquiring or getting them from the same marketplace. So because you know the main goal is to save this money, you're living according to your means, go all the way to Githurai, buy those tomatoes, buy those onions. You go there and buy like potatoes, 1 container, it's for 80 shillings, and where you live in, they're selling at 130. You've saved like almost 30 shillings to 20 shillings from what you're doing, you understand? And that's a lot of money comparing that the same money is the same money that you're going to use for your transportation, that's when you're going to work, or you want to use for any other basic needs, or to pay your bills like electricity or your water bills, that is going to save you a lot. So concerning food, I've said the first thing, carry your food to work. The second thing, eat heavy breakfast to avoid picking food from elsewhere. The third thing, cook heavy food serious. The fourth thing is all about learn how to buy bulk things from the market. And the final thing is, if you are with a group of people, or you guys, you do shopping together, try and buy things in wholesale. For instance, those cereals, you can buy like a whole sack of this, and then you do it with your friend, half, and you pay half of it. Most people, what people do, a tip that I can give you is like that 10 liter of oil, cooking oil. People normally buy the 10 liter and then they distribute it with the neighbors around them. You know, it's surviving in Nairobi, guys. Yeah, that's how people survive, and it works. It doesn't mean that you're less than or whatever, you know, because the money that you're earning is limiting you from buying the old 10 liter and swimming in the pool of oil and doing all these things. But because you want to reach there, we want to save, we want to have our own businesses, you know, you have to do all these things so that you can grow. Yeah, so that's food. And the second thing I want to tell you, it's rent. You can't earn like 20,000 and you're living in a house worth 10,000. You get a house that is, you know, is fitting your finances or your means. If you're earning such amount of money, get a house 20% of your salary, 25%, or even 20 to 30% of your salary. Look at a safe place, at a good place where you can be able to commute from there to work. Because even the more you save, you know, don't give a landlord the old salary. Save that money so that in future, in like 2 to 3 years, you can be able to build yourself a home. You can be able to build yourself, to buy a house for your own, you know. So if you're living like you're earning 20,000, living in a place worth 10,000, 25,000, going to suppress you. You're going to spend a lot, and not only even rent, these bills, electricity, there's water. So mind, if you're a young lady who want to move out and you're also there to hustle, yes, your parents may be providing, but also consider some of these tips. I'm giving you tips today. The third thing is concerning saving. No, before I go to saving, I want to talk about your basic things and wants. There's a difference between what is basic and what is your wants. When you have your own money, there's that thing that tickles you, that you need everything. My friend, you can't get everything. At this position, you're doing this, you're earning money, not just to go for pizza, not just to show people that you're getting money. You're doing this so that you can have a brighter future. Anything can happen, you know. Minimize how you buy things. Impulse buying. Practice delayed gratification. This is not because that today you want to eat chicken, you have to eat chicken. Eat chicken, yes, once in a month or even once in a week. Then meat, you exchange, because you also have that serious. We are not eating serious because you don't have money. It's because you are trying to budget and to save. Don't be those kind of people. You are having your own salary and yet you are asking people, oh, help me with 100 shilling, help me with 200. I don't have money for supper. You can't miss. If you're going to work, things might be hard, but not in that extreme, not that too hard. Because imagine if you have those food, have told you serious, you can't miss something to eat at the end of the day because of how much you budget. So just buy what you need at that moment, but not to store your house and fill your house for no good reason. My last thing is saving. Many people think that to save, it's all about you want to save because you have money. We don't save because we have money. It doesn't work like that. You save because you're under budget and you know why you're saving. And the importance of saving, it's not necessarily that you have a goal to buy a house or you're saving so that you can buy something, but you can also save because of emergency. That job, you can lose your job any other time. If, for instance, these jobs, like I didn't say another type of job is like sales. most jobs, they are always paid with commissions, like number of products you sell, that's when you get paid. But because you don't have your savings, you end up that you have no money at all. And another thing is concerning this pandemic, people who used to eat their money and they didn't have any savings, they were struggling, and some of them had to go to to shall go because they don't have the savings. Another thing is, savings is something that you can feel awesome when you have your own money. You have money for something that you can do. You can even save for your further education. Maybe you're saving so that you can go for masters. You're saving so that you can buy a laptop. You're saving so that you for a bigger thing. And savings makes you grow. It makes you even more disciplined. Finally, I can tell you one quote is, money amplifies your character. If you're this person who also doesn't give your offering to church, doesn't give tithe, now that you're earning, make sure you give 10% to church. Learn how to give offering. Learn how to give back to the society. Learn how to be generous to other people. Don't be that selfish. The Bible says, where the hand that giveth will receive. So if you have money, also learn how to give people. Bless other people with whatever you have. Don't be that stingy. And yeah, with these tips, this is what I personally do, and it has really helped personally. If you see me eating pizza, I earned it and I've saved for it. Yeah, so it also avoids many other things, like whoever works in hotel industry, sugar mommy, sugar daddies, sponsors, you understand? Those kind of things, you really don't have to go to that extreme. Now you have your money, know how you spend it. Even those people who get those money, they don't budget for it. You're given by your sponsor 50,000 within 1 week. You don't know where it has gone. If you're being given by that sponsor of yours that 50,000, do a business with it. Don't waste it. Learn to be wise. This is what we do. If you see people glowing, they have done something with their life. And this is what I want to encourage each one of you to do. And finally, I want to tell you that people who take alcohol are rich. Because you know what? You can't be drunk if you have an empty stomach. They are rich. So if you want to be a drunkard, be rich too. Be rich. So don't go out there buying alcohol and you don't have food. These are some of the tea and tips I want to give you. Yeah, you can be addicted and you sleep hungry and it can kill you. So finally, have a nice time and I wish you all the best in your life. Yeah, so mkiomoka, let's meet there. Yeah, bye bye guys, have a nice time.